Hello everyone. It's 4:21 p.m. I just got out the shower and I just feel like I'm emotionally beating myself up today that I missed work. But I guess I had to do what I had to do to try to take care of myself, take care of my health, and take care of my body. And being sleep deprived and needing rest. Sorry for any noise or commotion. I would hate to even have to miss tomorrow. I hate to say it, but I just feel like shit. I just feel so bad. I feel very sick right now. So I don't know if it's the antibiotics that probably made me sick. But, this morning, for a brief moment, between late this morning and earlier this afternoon, I felt kind of better. But you know how if you try to sit in the shower or stand in the shower or lay in a shower, bath or whatever, and then try to if you try to just rest and relax and just let the water run on your body, or you just if you're sick with a cold and you're just trying to use warm or hot water to try to trying to expel the excess whatever mucus or phlegm. So I just so exhausted and tired and not feeling good, really not feeling good. And then I have to go home to my sleep spot. The perps think they have the authority to dictate. That is not your sleep spot. I'm pretty sure other homeless people, the place that they sleep, I'm pretty sure they call it their sleep spot as well. So a lot of homeless, they hang out in groups. Me, I have to do everything solo, and I prefer it that way. I don't like being around people. I'm not a people person. You can't be a people person as a targeted individual. So my throat is sore, and I'm wondering if they're making me sick on purpose or attacking my health on purpose because they see me trying to strive to better myself. I mean, I take two steps up on a small ladder, and then just for them to push me off the steepest cliff that they can find, and have me set back lower than square one. Whenever I try to better myself and try to be independent, and they want to keep their rumor mill going, they want to keep their lies and rumors and false smear campaigns to make it look like that I just, a spoiled person who just wants her way. Like, how one moment you say, oh, Candy wants to be homeless and she likes being homeless, and I'm like, how are you a targeted individual and you saying something like that to me? Because you're a narcissistic control freak, fake T.I. perp, saying stuff like, oh, you want to be homeless, you like being homeless, you enjoy being homeless, you're lazy and you don't want to work, or Candy wants to freeload off everybody and she wants to live in luxury. And Candy doesn't want to do anything for herself. No, I strive to do whatever for myself, but the gang stalking program as a whole blocked me from trying to achieve what I want on my own. This has been going on for years before I even found out that I was a targeted individual. And that's why these narcissistic abusers have gotten mad at me and feel threatened by me researching Illuminati and New World Order and everything, because they didn't want me to catch on to that their part of it. And if they claim to be woke to the truth, and they're if they're the fakes and the wolves in sheep's clothing and pretend to be targeted, pretend to be against the Illuminati, pretend to be against the New World Order and everything, you wonder why another so-called target is not empathizing or sympathizing with what you going through if they saying that they're going through the same thing. So I took some activated charcoal this morning, and it was after my first diarrhea. trip. And, a lot of mucus got expelled out. I know they say be careful because the activated charcoal, it can take out the good and the bad of everything out of your body. So the clay just supposedly take all the bad out. I'm planning on taking clay with my dinner. I need to hydrate and drink some water. I just felt so bad. I was feeling sick. I might have to take off tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm going to feel on Tuesday. But now I don't have, because I, spent the money on the hotel room yesterday. Now I don't really have enough money for like a smoothie or a salad or anything like that. And it seems like if I try to order a smoothie, I have to be careful. Or if I try to buy a smoothie, I have to go out of the way, or I can't go to the fake Everman place no more. And so I have to be careful because certain smoothie and juice bars they have, connected with witchcraft and New Age. So, I don't want to be drinking cursed smoothies with the fake tainted aspect of natural health. So the perps think that a homeless person is supposed to struggle and supposed to have just looking for their next meal to eat. So they think, since you get to eat 3 meals a day, you ain't struggling, or, so I'm struggling for a roof over my head. And I don't know, it happened to other targets too, to be attacked with energy weapons so bad that it ran you out your house and forced you to be homeless, or they run you off the job. Some targets have been microwaved really bad while at work. And I think it was yesterday, I didn't get to mention it, but they were attacking my heart briefly. They attacked my heart with the energy weapons while I was at work, off and on a couple of times. I think it was yesterday. Sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. So, I'm fighting to make it and just trying to basically survive. And I know I have to battle between whether or not, I have to battle between, I have to strive to survive day to day. But then looking in the long term, I know that this world won't be around forever and our freedoms aren't around forever. And when y'all gang stalking person, when the real New World Order showdown comes by, y'all gonna be complaining about no car to drive, no music to blast. Y'all gonna be complaining about no water to drink, no place to use the bathroom, no food to eat. Y'all gonna be complaining. So y'all meddling in my business, complaining about me trying to survive, while y'all can live in luxury. Y'all have y'all luxury. And I used to think back then, wanting luxury. But then I found out about the truth and about the New World Order and Illuminati and a fake American dream. The American dream is only for people who have sold their souls to the devil. And they've gained the world and lost their souls. So, for lunch, I just had some grits and a bowl of grits and a bowl of fruit for lunch. And for dinner, I don't know yet what I want to eat or what I will eat or what I feel like eating. But I have to go to a heavily wet and possibly mildewed sleeping bag to sleep on, and with more possible rain tonight. Okay, imagine being homeless and targeted, or even if you're not targeted, imagine being homeless and having no bed. Think about this, having no bed to sleep in for almost exactly 2 months, or no bed to sleep in for 5 months. Imagine this, No opportunity to lay. I had this happen in New Orleans when I was homeless. No opportunity to lay down for at least 30 days. That I could not sleep anywhere. I was not allowed to sleep anywhere, not allowed to lay down or nothing. Can y'all imagine that? Not being allowed to lay down for at least 30 days? And I still don't, nobody answer my question. Or, they try to defend the system and trying to justify why sleeping in public should be criminalized, or why if you're homeless and you sleep deprived throughout the night and you feel a little sleepy during the day and you feel like you have to be scared of falling asleep at the park or feel afraid of dozing off at the library, and then, so that's why there was a point in time I was going to that library. I guess the public libraries here in Pensacola don't tell you anything if you fall asleep. It depends on which library you go to, I guess. But so since I got this job, I have not gone. Well, even before then, I have not gone to that library since. But this downtown library, can't go there no more because the homeless people do weird stuff. Like a man, I think I told y'all about the story about a man who tried to look between my legs on purpose and stuff like that. If I would have told the police, they would laugh in my face and not believe me. Sorry for the noise. But so I'm wondering if before I started working, if they attacked me with chemtrails or hit me with dew weapons on purpose to make me sick or put me in pain or something on purpose to make it, to get no sleep for a few days and then force yourself to get up and then work 8 hours, like you would want to work 8 hours, but you're struggling to perform properly or fast enough because your feet hurt and you're sleep deprived and tired. And of course, the perps will blame health and diet and stuff. If they think I'm not supposed to strive to eat fresh fruits and vegetables and eat organic, they think I'm eating deliciously and illegally. But then they say, stop eating all that fast food. I don't eat fast food much anymore. The closest to fast food I'll eat is maybe Jimmy John's or Subway. Or, for a brief moment, a couple of months ago, I ate Domino's. But I felt guilty of even eating that. But I mainly don't even eat fast food. But it's still hard to try to get fruits and vegetables because downtown they have mainly bars and pubs. So mainly you'll get like wings, burgers, fries, that kind of stuff. And I try to fight to stay away from it, but for breakfast, they stopped doing it for oatmeal and fruit after COVID-19. So you're left with, like if you get grits, and grits are expensive. I thought grits were cheap and plentiful. So grits are expensive. And a bowl of, since I can't go to Bodacious no more, other places, but a bowl of Gouda cheese grits is freaking $7 for a bowl of grits. It used to be $6, but then they recently changed the price. They're raising the prices at restaurants and stuff. So, since I've been working, I've been eating like no breakfast. Not being able to eat breakfast because having to get up so early. And I don't want to be living off of sausage biscuits every morning and then feeling sluggish and slowed down. So mostly nothing is open, so I end up eating nothing for breakfast, and then I you don't get very many choices for lunch, at the job, but it's free, but you only get, first you got 5 choices, now you got 3. So I don't want to be eating like burger and fries every day or chicken tenders and coleslaw, they're doing this on purpose. See, they're making a noise on purpose because they need to shut that door. I guess they're trying to use noise harassment and noise campaign to shut me up with my video and distract me. And I've had moments where I'll be doing a video or taking a shower, and then a perp come and talk loud, have a speakerphone conversation right by my door where I'm taking a shower. So I have a mild headache. I've been not feeling nauseated, but just kind of feel the need to gag. And I have runny and stuffy nose, sore throat, chest congestion, and feeling weak and just sleepy and tired. So I've always wanted to be independent and get things on my own. And these narcissistic perps think they're your handler and just try to be so invasive and intrusive and meddlesome and controlling when they need to mind their own business. When they say, oh, you put your business out there, but I blocked y'all asses for a reason. So they try to harass you and trying to get in where they can fit in, with trying to enter in where they can harass you when you block them on one place and they follow you to another website where they could get in, so they feel like they can try to tell you off about yourself. And then they say you shouldn't put your business out there, but you act like you want to know my business. You act like you think you own my business. So if you don't want me off the internet that bad, if you feel like, oh, Candy needs to stay off social media, well, if you feel that way, then why you follow me everywhere and then feel like you got to comment on my every move or comment on all my videos? But the thing about, if they tripping off of my one time of a $200 hotel trying to stay safe from a hurricane, just think about that going 2 months with no bed to sleep in, and then the one night I get a hotel, y'all flip out. When y'all got a bed to sleep in, y'all have a car to drive, y'all have decent food, y'all can have a choice to eat freely what y'all want every day. Y'all, but I mean, y'all, the same people who be like, you tell a homeless person, or even if you're not homeless, poor, they're like, oh, you're freeloading, you're living off the government, you this or that, whatever. But as I said, that homeless person holding a sign might be a blacklisted targeted individual. That homeless person holding a sign might be a blacklisted TI that nobody wants to hire them anywhere. And it has nothing to do about you burning your bridges or misbehaving everywhere. Exposing the perps, harassing and stalking and following and bullying you. But then, they think that they're mightier than God. They're that narcissistic. And then they reverse it on you and project all their dirty traits onto you. So, I would like to get my justice and my vindication. There are some people who say just kick back and let God get the vengeance. And when it's like if you commit a sin and then you slip up, and it's too embarrassing, and the perps, they themselves, they're trying to get you to slip and trying to manipulate you into slip and fall, especially when you try to better yourself as a Christian. But I always want to, try to strive for independence. Well, I know we have to depend on God. But I'm talking about being independent as far as, living on my own, or, as I said, I told a story about what I went through, and I wish that my first PsychWorld channel would have never got taken down. And the other two channels, Targeted by the PsychWorld and Targeted by the PsychWorld Backup channel, both of those channels are on their last legs. So, they're trying to silence me and shut me up. And then it seems like some people say if you're still a targeted individual, then there's something you're doing right. despite the narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopathic perps saying you burned your bridges. No, I didn't burn my bridges. Y'all set me up. This person and that person, they didn't burn their bridges. Y'all set that person up for destruction. Y'all manipulated. Y'all manipulatives, liars. Y'all the scammers. Y'all the human traffickers. Y'all can profit off of destroying me, but I'm not allowed to breathe air for free. You know. But I'm not gonna let y'all control me. I'm not gonna live y'all way. I'm not gonna live your way. You do not have rulership or authority over me. You know, younger or older. I'm 37 years old. I'm not a child. But yet y'all treat me like a child, but then say I act like a child. You know, and to be homeless and been like a multi-time trauma victim or a lifelong trauma victim or survivor, you know, if you're still going through daily trauma and abuse and never been able to get over it because it keeps happening to you. You know, it still keeps, the abuse and trauma and torture still keep happening. So how can you get over something that keeps going on? How can you get over it? And so then, you know, you're psychologically and mentally crippled up and disabled because of the trauma that you've been through. And people too cold-hearted and insensitive or feel like it's not their job to understand. Well, if you don't want to try to understand, then keep your mouth shut trying to judge and condemn. You know. So I still need to, and I've done that before, but I need to do it again. Try to update the talk. And I did it this morning, but I was forced to delete the video because the video did not play out because I thought I had all the storage space deleted off of my phone. But talking about the hardships dealing with homeless shelters and stuff like that. But I might have to do that, postpone that to another time because I feel like shit. I'm just feeling so bad. And I don't know. I mean, it sucks to be outside and then being attacked and brutalized by insects and dealing with noise harassment, noise campaigns, feeling unsafe, being stalked and harassed by men wanting to watch you pee when you got no place else to pee and stuff. And it's very heartless for y'all to falsely accuse somebody of wanting to live in this situation. Again, which is it? Y'all say Candy wants to be homeless, but then the same person won't be like, well, Candy wants to live in luxury, or Candy is jealous of everybody. You know. So y'all try to make like I'm a hypocrite and tell me, oh, you can't have it both ways, when it's actually y'all. You know, but y'all want me to, y'all bullying and torturing me and traumatizing me because y'all want to try to coerce me back into the mental health system. These perps think they have the authority to forcefully dictate that I should not believe in Jesus Christ or be a Christian. And then they attack me very hard if I slip up and commit a sin, like cussing them out or something like that, if they drove me to that point. So, my nose is starting to run. So, my mouth started to hurt just a little bit today, but not that much. So why is it my mouth was in so much pain? And my mouth was in so much pain. And then, after I went to the dentist, all they did was x-rays. And now my mouth doesn't hurt anymore. And so, and me feeling threatened and feeling afraid that my teeth are going to fall out and stuff like that. What was that all about? So it's almost time to go, almost time to leave. And it's 4:45 p.m. Oh, my phone's still at 92%. So, yeah, let me try to test something.